everybody doing today? Give yourself a hand.
Oh yeah.
Can I get an oh yeah again?
Oh yeah.
Hey, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? This is the great one. This is the great one. I appreciate everybody on today. Give me a second. I'll get my background music together. All right, there we go. All right, we in there. We in there like Time Square. Can I get an oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get into it today, man. We're going to get into it today. Right. Once again, gentlemen, I have to ask you, gotta ask you a question. You guys said, once again, please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys are watching this on a playback, if you like, share, and subscribe to this video. If you guys see you guys see the Cash App and the PayPal, please send me some donations, man. We get some things cooked up over here. Gonna make some transitions. I'm cooking up over here. We're doing some things. I'm doing some things. I'm doing my own thing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna tell it myself. Anyways, donate to the Cash App, donate to the PayPal. Appreciate everybody. But gentlemen, I gotta ask you one question. Let me ask you one question. My bad. Gotta ask you one question. Here we go. Ready, gentlemen? Is Western marriage a scam? Yeah, let's rewind it. Is Western marriage a scam? Is Western marriage a scam? Now, once again, I'm gonna play the sound bite. I'm gonna show the
If
video.
you marry a woman, you are setting yourself up to be destroyed.
Sorry about that.
Especially if you are a productive man. There is no way you go down and get a marriage certificate with all of the information out here about marriage.
Factual.
There's no way you should be getting married nowadays. That's an old concept, man. What you do, if you find some girl that you just got to claim with your cake ass, you go and you get a contract with the heifer where you are protecting yourself. Because if you don't protect yourself and you marry one of these women who are not coming from money or got money, which is basically almost all of them, all that you've worked for, all that you've went to school for, all of this is in jeopardy.
Man, give Corey Holcomb a hand. Give Corey Holcomb a hand. Once again, he's right, gentlemen. Is Western marriage, is it a scam? Is it really worth it? Is being married over here, especially in the United States and some of these Western parts, especially here in the United States, I can't speak about any other country, but especially over here in the United States, is Western marriage, is it a scam? What are you gaining from getting this certificate? You got to get a license. Think about it. You got to get a license to get married.
What?
You got to get a license to get married. That's crazy. That's just natural. Why do you need a license to be married? That makes no sense. Think about it, John. You spent all this money. Me was married. Besides my children, being in these Western relationships, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Like Mr. Holcomb said, is you see a lot of you gentlemen out here, you're being productive. Once again, if you're being productive, do you need to be in a marriage here in the United States? I'm talking about productive, man. If you just chilling, you running your mouth and you're eating. Not eating. You just running your mouth. Once again, you goes back to you super alpha guys again. This kind of I'm kind of leaning towards my incels on this one because a lot of the incel guys are getting to work. You super alphas are just running your mouth. But anyways, for I'm not gonna do that. But for gentlemen that are productive here in the United States, is being in being in a Western relationship or Western marriage, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it nowadays? Seriously, is living this American dream, gentlemen, is it really worth it nowadays? Is it really worth it? All that you worked hard, you went to school, you did this, you did that, and the divorce rates are rising. Especially in the American Black community side, the divorce rates are rising. The single motherhood rates are really going off the roof. So once again, is it worth it getting on one knee, being married to one of these Western women? And like you said, a lot of these women that you're meeting, gentlemen, you're meeting these females randomly. A lot of these women don't. Let's be honest. A lot of these women don't come from. They don't even come from family. A lot of these. Let's be honest. A lot of these women that we're meeting now, especially here in the United States, a lot of these women are not even coming from families. So here's the thing: because marriage was between family. Yes, it's about you two, but it's putting a family with a family. Two families were coming together, right? Two families were coming together. Yes, my son and daughter. Yes, they're going to wed each other, but it was bringing two families together. At least back in the day. But now you're not bringing. There's no families to come together. Especially in the United States, there's no families coming together. There's no families building with each other. There's no families especially once again, I'm talking about especially in the so-called American Black community side. There's no families coming together. Yeah, you come together for some barbecue, but there's I hate to say it like this. There's no families coming together building stuff. When we go to the Middle East, they got arranged marriages. In India, they got arranged marriages because they're putting two families together. They're trying to keep something in between the bloodline. They're trying to keep a family and a family together because normally it's some type of wealth or something like that. They want to keep that in between these two families. I have something over here. We have something over here. Cool. So I'm gonna offer my son. I'm gonna offer my daughter. We're gonna come together and we're gonna keep this wealth, whatever it is, in between the families. Normally has to do with money and wealth and things of that nature. But nowadays, over here in the United States, it has. I mean, what are people getting married based off of? Seriously, let's rewind that. Hold up, let's rewind that. In today's day and age, what are people basing these Western marriages off of? Huh? What are these marriages being based off of? Love? Think about it. Marriage back in the day, even so, once again, there's arranged marriages going on today between families and families. This has to do with wealth. This has nothing to do with the love portion. Listen, we have this over here, you have this over there. Let's come together. We're gonna bridge these two families together by this marriage, and boom, we're gonna be working hand in hand. Has to do with wealth. But in today's day and age, what are these marriages, especially over here in the United States? What are these marriages being based off of? Because families, let's be honest, especially in my so-called community, families and families are not coming together. They're not building, let's be honest, they're not building a motherfucking thing. There's no building going on, especially within my so-called community. There's no building going on. There's no family and family. A lot of times let's be honest, it's gotten to a point you just got a matriarch and a matriarch coming together. Like it's not even families no more. Like let's be honest. Like a lot of these young men and young ladies coming together, it's a single mom and a single mom. There's no families coming together. So do you know that if there's no family, if there's a matriarch and a matriarch, you know a lot of these women, all this fighting they doing, It's gonna be a hot mess. It's gonna be a hot mess. So it's not a family and a family coming together. It's a matrix. It's a single mom and a single mom coming together. And you guys think these two women on opposite sides are gonna come together and build something? No, it's not. It's gonna be a more of a hot mess. More of a hot mess. So once again, gentlemen, going back to the top, is Western marriage a scam? Is it really worth it nowadays? Is it really worth it? Yeah, I'm talking to all the races of men, but here in the United States, man, but marriage is not worth it. It seems like it's get the bad culture, right? I told you, gentlemen, here in the United States. I mean, let's be honest. What's being celebrated here in the United States is whole culture, whoredom culture, OnlyFans culture, right? You got women around here being ran through by every freaking body. Then here I'm supposed to come get on one knee and propose to you for what? You gentlemen are getting. You gentlemen are. Let's be honest, gentlemen. A lot of what we're getting here in the United States, gentlemen, you're not getting. We're not getting premium anything, right? Because this is what happens. This is what happens. Kind of going back to the super alpha thing. See, this is what the super alphas do. They run through all these women, right? And you so-called incel guys, that you guys are taking care of your business, you're being responsible, you went to school, you did whatever you had to do. Like let's be honest, you guys that are being responsible, you guys are the incels. This is how this is the world we live in. Yeah. You incel guys, you guys that were responsible, you guys are the incels. You guys that went to school and you did this, you did that. Yeah, you got some incels still in your mom's basement and play figuring. You still got those type of guys. But a lot of let's be honest, a lot of the incel guys are the responsible guys. The responsible guys are mostly labeled incels. The responsible guys. The irresponsible guys, those are the fun guys. These are the Pookie and the Ray Rays and the Chads and the bad boy, all these super alpha guys. See, say here in the United States, all these super alpha dudes, they run through all these women. They run through all the OnlyFans women. They run through a lot of these women because they're the bad boys. They got tattoos on along the neck and all this other stuff. A lot of these women, get ran through by these once again Pookies and Ray Ray, Chad and Tyrone's. They getting ran through. And here you come, you're the responsible one. So after all these guys have ran through all these women, now you got to choose. I hate to say it like this. You gentlemen are choosing the leftovers. This is why I say, gentlemen, that it's a scam. It's for the guys who are responsible, the guys who are taking charge of the live guys who are going to school, military, whatever path you've chosen, you gentlemen are getting the short end of the stick. You gentlemen are not getting quality, especially here in the United States. You gentlemen are getting ran throughs. And more and ran through culture is at the top of the pyramid right now. Let's be honest. These women don't want to be classy. These women think being a housewife is a slave. So if being a housewife is a slave, gentlemen, then what are you gaining even dealing with these women over here in the West with a Western mindset? What are you gaining? Seriously, what are you going to gain? Right? You're responsible. So to me, it's dude, we live in a society where anything is everything, everything is anything goes, whatever. I don't have to pay for this. I don't have to be responsible. It's like a bunch of children and grown bodies running around doing whatever they want to do. There's no responsibility. There's no nothing. I'm independent, whatever. And here you gentlemen, you are the responsible one. You took care of your business. You did X, Y, and Z. Now you ready. Now you are ready to settle down. Now what you got to pick from? Seriously, what do you have to pick from? If a lot of, I mean, if baby mama culture is reigning supreme, being a baby mama is better than being a actual housewife. Being a baby mama is more glorified than being an actual traditional housewife. Excuse me, a traditional housewife. I'm gonna say it again. Being a baby mama is more praised than being a traditional housewife. Being a traditional housewife is wrong, but being a baby mama is good. So once again, gentlemen, is Western marriage just another? It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam for these Western women to do whatever it is they want to do, right? Because they got the prime. I think with Mr. Kevin Samuels talking about the sexual marketplace. See, women use all their good years to get ran through, right? They use all their good years to get ran through, but now when they get in their 30 or upper 30s, 40s, 50s, something like that, now all of a sudden they want to turn their life around. Now they want to become some type of housewife. So once again, gentlemen, I ask you again, is Western marriage a scam? Huh? Is Western marriage a scam? As we can see nowadays, my bad. See you talking. As we see nowadays, the rise of the passport bros, the guys who want to save themselves as the SYSBM and gentlemen, MGTOW guys and stuff like that, men going their own way, things of that nature. I think you gentlemen are basically answering this question every single day. Every time when you brothers go out here and get your passports and you go to a different land, you gentlemen are basically answering the question. Is Western marriage a scam? You gentlemen that got your passport, you were like, yeah, it is a scam. And now I'm going somewhere else where I can find that traditional woman that I want. And gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be scammed. Listen, gentlemen, don't be like me. You don't want to go through the court systems and then you got children and things of that nature. You don't want to go through this mess, gentlemen. You don't want to go through it. I'm telling you right now, I told you, gentlemen, already. If that female that you're dealing with, once again, I hate to say it like this, because I know my two little girls, when it's all said and done, yeah, mommy and dad were married, but not anymore. But once again, I'm in their lives. So, gentlemen, once again, I hate to say it like this, but if she doesn't come from a two-parent situation, or she doesn't have a real connection with her father, gentlemen, leave her alone. My bad. If she doesn't come from a two-parent situation, or she's not close with her father, gentlemen, leave that female alone. I'm telling you this right now, gentlemen. I'm telling you, I'm trying to save you right now. The female that you want to deal with, she has to be tight with her father, or she has to come from a family dynamic. She doesn't come from a family dynamic, or she does not have a tight relationship with her father, gentlemen, leave her. Leave her. Now, I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care how bang her body is, gentlemen. You're going to be used. I'm telling you this right now, gentlemen. Don't fall for the okie doke. If you're meeting these women, they're in their 30s, and I hate to say it like this, but you gentlemen, you meeting these women in their 30s, gentlemen, leave them alone as well. Yeah, I'm going there. I'll say this again. If you're meeting these women in their 30s, gentlemen, leave her alone. You're the backup. I'm telling you right now, gentlemen, you meet these women in their 30s or on 30 something, gentlemen, you're the backup plan. She spent all her teens. Well, of course, you're not supposed to be getting married in your teens. This ain't back in the day. Right? But she spent her 20s getting the beat down, right? Getting ran through. She probably started having, a lot of these females out here start having intercourse when they're in their early teens. So these females, you figure this some of these young girls out here getting it in 14 years old. From 14, you meet the female, now she's 34, 35, gentlemen. She's had 2 decades of getting ran through. Oh. 20 years of getting ran through. And all of a sudden, now at 30-something years old, she's ready to settle down. Gentlemen, don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke, gentlemen. And here's the thing. Here's the real scam. See, these women want to play this, oh, I'm in my 30s, I'm ready to settle down. No, gentlemen. See, the thing is, you're in your 30s. No kids, single, this, that, and the third. So you don't want to look bad. See, these women don't want to look bad, but they don't want to be a housewife either. So they'll play the role as some type of, I want to get married, this, that, and the third. No, to get married to you in the 30s is just to save face from her friends and family in them. Right? Because you want to get married in your 30s because you don't want your auntie and all these women in your family talking about you. But at the same time, you don't want the responsibility of being a wife. You just want the look of it, but you still want to do the single ready to mingle nonsense. That's what's happening right now. This is what I'm trying to help you, gentlemen. Don't get caught up in the okie doke. A lot of these women in their 30s still want to get ran. My bad. A lot of these women in their 30s still want to get ran through. A lot of these women in their 40s still want to get ran through. A lot of these women in their 50s and 60s still want to get ran through. This is what the Western feminism, all the other stuff, this is what the monster they've created. So yes, gentlemen, to me, Western marriage, yes, it's definitely a scam. You gentlemen out here being productive, you did the things, you did the right thing. You make the right decisions. And especially over here in the United States, gentlemen, you don't know who is who. You don't know, listen, you don't know who's who. You don't know what background. Gentlemen, it's like a jungle gym out here. It's a free for all. Excuse me. It's a free for all out here, gentlemen. Everything is a free for all out here in the United States, gentlemen. It's a free for all. Right? A lot of these women you meeting on the streets, gentlemen, you don't know the history of these women in the streets. See, the thing is, now, once again, I'm not talking about every last one of these women. I'm not talking about all these women because of course there's different backgrounds and things of that nature. But let's be honest. You gentlemen got to put yourself to get exclusive. Like say you want an exclusive female gentleman, you got to become exclusive. But let's rewind it. Gentlemen, if you want to be with an exclusive type female, you have to be an exclusive type man. Right? Because it's not about just the quantity. It's just not about, guys brag about, yo, man, I'm smashing all these different females. Gentlemen, it's not about just getting random sex. Sex is nothing. Let's be honest. Sex is watered down. I mean, sex is everywhere. Sex is everywhere. I mean, they got Instagram is full of the twerking. Twitter is Twitter has basically become Pornhub.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Twitter has become a huge corn site now. I'm gonna call corn. say the other word and get banned. But yeah, Twitter has, like, sex is everywhere. So sex here in the West is nothing now. Let's be honest. Sex has been so watered down. It's just like, it's nothing now. Just to get some, like, I mean, let's be honest. If you getting some is not hard, right? It's. I know some guys say getting some is hard and this, that, and the third. It's really not. It's really not. If you want to, believe me, if you want to smash, I mean, gentlemen, it's not hard getting some. Now, being in a true relationship, somebody that's rocking with you, you're productive, she's productive, you two coming together, you guys are creating something marvelous. Yeah, that right there is a needle in the haystack. Because you're rare and she's rare. Two rare people coming together. Yeah, that's a little mission right there. But hell, if you're exclusive and she's exclusive, yeah, you two you gotta be in the places where you guys can meet each other. Right? If that's the case, it's you got a good thing going on. Maybe she come from a decent background and things of that nature, and you guys kind of see eye to eye. Yeah, you guys, you got to be exclusive. That's if you want to go down that road. If you two want to go down that road. But me personally, I'm like, if I meet somebody exclusive, my thing is just like, listen, how long do you plan on staying here in the United States? That's my thing. Cool, I can meet this exclusive type female, and there's nothing wrong with that. But my question to her is, listen, my dear, how long do you plan on staying here? Because me personally, yeah, I don't see raising my children in this type of environment. Like this is getting, what I'm seeing out here in the world today, man, this stuff is getting kind of crazy. I need to be in a place where, I want to raise my children correctly, the way I wanted to raise them. That's just me. Right? Everybody can do whatever they want to do. Hey, y'all want to do the Sodom and Gomorrah type stuff? Knock yourself out. But yeah. I'm looking to do something different. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, so I'm going back to the top, man. Is Western marriage, is it a scam? How does Western marriage work for you? How the responsible man, you did the right thing, right? Right? Because then it's like, cool, you want to get married, but then people over here in the Western civilization want to tell you who to marry now. Right? So it's not that, okay, yeah, I want to get married. Now people in your particular groups or culture or race, whatever, now they want to tell you who you should marry now. Now you don't even get to pick who you want to marry. Now people want to tell you who you should marry. And people, and the thing is, especially in a community, people don't tell you to pick the best. No, they tell you to pick from the worst of the worst. Oh, so and so needs, I know she low rambunctious, but if she just find herself a good man, she can settle down. Okay. Heard this all my life, y'all. If you just settle down with so and so, she'll calm down, and you two can work it out and this, that, and third. No, she's rambunctious. So yeah, gentlemen, you gotta, gentlemen, just gotta ask yourself a question: Is Western marriage, is it really worth it nowadays? Is it really worth it, gentlemen? Seriously, is Western marriage really worth it? Huh? Seriously. You gentlemen out here, I know you gentlemen, listen, you gentlemen have a big heart. You have a caring heart. You just like me. Listen, I want a family. Same thing with my ex. I wanted a family, wanted this, wanted that. But, if you got two people on two different things, on two different mindsets. And I told you, gentlemen, from jump, I think I told another platform, but on this platform, gentlemen, I wasn't operating in purpose. So, my last marriage was going to be doomed anyways. So I do take responsibility for that because I wasn't operating in my purpose. So if I wasn't operating in my purpose, then let's be honest, that marriage wasn't gonna last. And so, gentlemen, we do have to take responsibility for the part that we play. And being in a man that doesn't have a purpose, gentlemen, you're setting yourself in that marriage. You and her and your kids, you setting yourself up for a huge letdown. She could be the most submissive, this, that, and the third, the baddest, sexiest woman, this, that, and the third. But gentlemen, if you're not operating in purpose, gentlemen, you have doomed your family. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So you got to take responsibility. So now I'm operating in my purpose now. So after 10 years of spending with the ex, now I'm here in Atlanta, starting over. Now I'm operating in the purpose. Operating in purpose. I'm not out here doing what I used to do. A lot of, like I told you, gentlemen, a lot of things that I've cut off and things of that nature. And now I'm moving in a certain direction. So the next one who does come, now off and rolling. See, now you have to come into my world. That's another thing I learned, gentlemen. A female is supposed to come into your world because you're operating in purpose. She's supposed to come in with her sleeves rolled up, ready to assist you. That's another thing that's not being talked about, right? Because everything is fluid and she's the leader today and you're the leader tomorrow, gentlemen. Man, F all that. Bump all that. You gentlemen operating in purpose, you're rolling, you're doing things, you gone incel mode, you're being responsible, you're doing the things, you're being an adult like you're supposed to be doing. You gentlemen, you deserve quality. It's not about quantity. You gentlemen deserve quality. And believe me, and getting a quality exclusive woman, gentlemen, that's a needle in the haystack, especially here in the United States. Getting that quality woman, yeah, maybe she's doing her little incel thing too. Yeah, gentlemen, that's gonna take you're not gonna find a lot. I'm not gonna say it like that. If you gentlemen just stay focused, just stay focused. Don't even worry about the female. Just stay focused. And believe me, the one that's going to be attracted to you don't have to keep searching. The one that's going to be attracted to you is going to see your productivity, is going to see your vision, is going to see the things that you're doing. And bam, you two come together. And, if you want to stay here in the United States, cool. But as for me, yeah, man. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. That's just me. But anyways, man, going back to the top, man, I'm about to shut my mouth, man. Is Western marriage a scam? You gentlemen ask yourself the question. Are things working out? Let's be honest. Because it seems like to me that the nuclear family is really under attack. Especially here in the United States. The nuclear family is really under attack right now. So you got to ask yourself a question. Like I did, a video a month ago, gentlemen. How are things going to look in the next 10 to 20 years? You getting certain agendas being pushed. It is what it is. But gentlemen, let's be honest. In 2033, 2043, 10, 20 years from now, how are things going to look here in the United States? Huh? How will things look in 10, 20 years from now? How will things look? I said about a particular, the community, but seriously, in the United States overall, how will things look in the next 10 to 20 years? Huh? I don't know, gentlemen. Listen, even as of 2023, things are looking scary. So in the next 10 years, oh my God, I can't even imagine what the U.S. is going to look like in 10 years from now. And you got another 10 years from that in 2043. Gentlemen, I don't know how that's going to look. I'll be 60 something years old in 2043, 2033, I'll be 51, 52. So, gentlemen, once again, you gentlemen got a lot to think about. I'm not gonna tell you gentlemen what to do or how to do it, but gentlemen, things, the way things are looking right now, you gentlemen, you need to start counting up the cost right now. You gentlemen need to start putting your plans together as of today. I'll say it again. You gentlemen need to start putting your plans together as of today, 2023, August 14th. You gentlemen need to start putting your plans together as of today. Where are you going to be at? Again, I don't want to be a preacher and this, that, and the third, but you gentlemen need to put a plan together as of today. First of all, who you rocking with? What's your future going to look like in the next 10, 20 years? Because you gentlemen, you got to answer these questions like as of like today. As of like right now, what are you gentlemen going to do? Because I don't think you gentlemen even have the luxury of waiting 10 years to get the ball rolling. I think you gentlemen need to count up the cost now. You gentlemen need to put some things into action as of today. Because the way things are going right now, as I see in the United States, gentlemen, it's not. Things are going. Things are spiraling out of control here in the U.S. Let's be honest. Things are spiraling out of control. It's I know I'm in Atlanta, but I don't know why the story of Sodom and Gomorrah keep coming up. Like Sodom and Gomorrah is you seen it in like real time. What's the point? Let's be honest. What's the point of getting married nowadays? What's the point? And once again, I talked about being independent. If being independent is being pushed heavily, like, are we really going to talk about? Are we really going to talk about being nuclear families? I mean, listen, everything's going to hell in a handbasket as of 2023. So in the next 10 years from now, what's going to happen? I'm talking about everybody here in the United States. What is really going to happen in the next 10 years in the United States of America? And what's going to happen 10 years after that? I'm giving you guys a 10 to 20 year time frame. What do you think is going to happen here in the United States in 10, 20 years from now? Will there even be a monogamy? Will monogamy even exist anymore? Huh? Are they gonna start placing bans on travel? Huh? Because now a lot of you passport brothers are rolling up out of here now. The United States is gonna pass some type of law if you don't have certain this and certain this. If you make a certain amount of money now, you can only travel. And I mean, gentlemen, listen, you think it's a game. I've heard these Western women calling for the United States to put some type of ban, United States to do this. And, if these women keep talking about you gentlemen out here doing some quote unquote sex terrorism. So that means you gentlemen can't get on a plane because, you based on your sex terrorism rating, your sex terrorism rating is kind of high. So now you can't travel out the country. I'm saying, gentlemen, how they say desperate times call for desperate measures, man. If you passport bros are going to these different countries and hell, some of you guys are not returning here, gentlemen, there's gonna be a huge shortage of good, responsible men. You think you gentlemen about to leave the country quietly? Nah, gentlemen. These women are going to want you here for their leisure. If this is happening now, these women out here right now, yeah, there's men out here doing it too, but let's be honest. A lot of these women, you guys go on the CDC's, I'm talking about the marriage rate. I mean, the divorce rate. About 80% of women that's educated, 80% of the time are asking for marriage. You guys go up looking up CDC. Look these stats up. Hell, you got women out here, 70, just regular women. High percentage asking for divorce just because. See, it's not even. See, divorce was, hey, you know, maybe you're being mistreated. Somebody's putting their hands on you verbally, something like that. Now it's to a point. I'm just not happy, so I'm just gonna move on to something else. That's what marriage has become over here in the West. I'm not happy. He's not making me happy. So this man got to walk on eggshell. He has a, so marriage is about him pleasing you. Huh? So Western marriage is about the man pleasing the female. But then again, if that man makes one mistake, he doesn't cook dinner that one night. Oh, I want a divorce. Huh, gentlemen? I've heard it so many times. Watch this. Matter of fact, here, watch this. Watch. You guys think I'm playing? Watch this. We play this sound bite for you. Not that one. Let me play this sound bite for you. Hold up a second. Watch this. Because this is how flimsical marriage, Western marriage is nowadays. Listen to this. Hold on, let me pull it up for you. My bad. I should have this pulled up. I didn't think about it. My bad. Let me. Huh? This how Western marriage is. Hold up. Well, hold up. Let's play this part. You gentlemen heard this before. You guys probably seen it. Watch this.
I'm gonna let you men in on a little secret, ladies. Don't kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. I said it, yeah. We don't like that shit. Nigga come around thinking he know his worth. Oh, he too good for this, he too good for that. A man that know his worth ain't gonna let us play with him, and I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that. Nigga, I need you to come around not knowing shit.
See? This is as of 2023, gentlemen. This is what's being said as of today. These women don't want you, gentlemen, knowing your worth. As of today, 2023. Then one of you gentlemen are going to get on your knee and ask this female to marry you. She says she doesn't want you, gentlemen, knowing your worth. Because if you know your worth, you're not going to. These women can't play with you. They can't play games with you because you know your worth. I already did a video a couple weeks ago talking about that, or a month ago talking about the worth part. Here goes another female. Huh? This is as of 2023, gentlemen. These women don't want you knowing your worth as of 2023. And you gentlemen are going to are going to get on one knee and ask this female to marry you? As of 2023, she doesn't even want you knowing your worth. Oh my goodness, gentlemen. Gentlemen, we got a lot to learn, man. You gentlemen need to catch on. Listen, bump that, gentlemen. You need to catch on quick, fast, in a hurry. You gentlemen need to whatever you need to do, you gentlemen, you guys need to listen. Gentlemen, you need to get your together as of today. You gentlemen don't have the luxury and time to wait another 10 to 20 years. No, you gentlemen need to get your together right now. Right now, gentlemen, you need to get your, listen, I'm gonna say it again. You gentlemen need to get your together right now. Straight up. Don't play any more games. Don't drag your feet, gentlemen. Get your together as of today. You gentlemen need to know what what direction you're heading into as of today. Here goes another dysfunction. Check this out.
I'm the provider, and he's the stay-at-home parent. What don't he get? He
Bro,
don't pay
you sound
bills.
stupid, bro.
So you don't stay at home all day? Did you go to work today? Did you go to work last week? Did you go to work the day before? Oh, okay. Shut the fuck up.
Didn't I pay this? Didn't I pay that? Didn't I pay that?
What he pay? What he pay?
What
What you pay?
I pay?
What you pay?
What you pay?
Rent.
You want to be
Light
real?
bill.
What did you
phone
pay?
bill. Look, I'm naming shit off the ass.
This is what it is, gentlemen?
What are you talking about? What
you
I
buy-
pay?
What you buy on Christmas?
What I pay? Barbie.
Oh my goodness, gentlemen. This is what we're doing. As of 2023, gentlemen, this is what's happening today. So once again, gentlemen, I'm going to ask you again, gentlemen, is Western marriage, is it a scam? Is it worth it anymore? Is it worth it, gentlemen? Is it worth it? Things are getting more hostile day by day, gentlemen. This is why I say you gentlemen need to make a decision what you're going to do as of today, moving forward, gentlemen. You can't sit there. You can't pussyfoot around, gentlemen. You need to, listen, you gentlemen need to get on the ball and be about your stuff, gentlemen, as of today. Up, here's another one.
Today marks the day that I will be dating outside of my race. And me restricting myself to only dating Black men is giving me little to no options.
I would like to take this time to talk to the passport boys. I believe there's 170 million women in the country of America.
Right.
So you mean to tell me out of all 170 million, you can't find one American woman that is going to give you what you want? It doesn't really sound like you're looking for a wife or a love. It sounds like you're looking for a slave.
Once again, being a traditional wife is a slave. It's slavery in the United States of America. God help us. You gentlemen want a traditional woman that comes from family, has some type of discipline, order, that knows how to treat a man correctly, who's gonna work with them, who's gonna listen to him and collaborate. And when that man says, "Hey, listen, babe, we gotta do X, Y, and Z," she's gonna say, "All right, let's rock out." So somebody who's cooperative, that's a slave. Okay, let's keep going.
The truth of the matter is you don't want a wife. You want a slave.
You don't want a wife, you want a slave. Once again, gentlemen, just basic cooperation, basic motherly skills, just the basic of the basic you gentlemen want here in the United States. But you can't get that because you wanting that from a woman here in the U.S. is considered slavery. So I'm gonna ask you again, gentlemen, is Western marriage a scam? You wanting a basic traditional wife is a slave. You want a slave. You don't want a wife, you want a slave. So cooking for your family. You got a house, you want the house to look nice because you got family, you got kids. I mean, hell, I mean, yeah, I'm in this apartment right now, but when I get my house, I'm going to clean my own house because that's where I live. Like, how is being traditional being a slave? Huh, gentlemen? How is being traditional slavery? But a lot of these Western women want you gentlemen to be traditional, but she doesn't want you to be traditional. So I want him to be the protector and the provider, but you women don't want to submit? Huh, gentlemen? Listen to this man right here. Check this out.
She might not have told you this, but my daughters do not respect men. So I'm letting you know that now, and I'm not joking when I tell you that, brother. And they have mouths when it comes to them getting into disagreements and engagements with men, and they will verbally put some lashings on you.
This is a daddy talking
to
to
they don't respect
the boyfriend.
I'm just giving it to you forefront, brother, so you know what you're going.
That's a father talking to the boyfriend. Listen, young man, I know you think she look good. She got pretty. She might have a little, you looking because she got a little pretty. She thinks she this, that, and the third. Now the daddy's telling the boyfriend, listen, young man, I don't know if you want this one. Matter of fact, I don't think you might not want this one, and you might not want them three over there too, because they don't even respect men. This is your Western woman as of 2023 today. A father told a boyfriend this. Listen, young man, he told this, and the thing is, the father told the boyfriend this in front of his daughter. If a father can tell the boyfriend this in front of his daughter, that means the father don't respect what the daughter's doing herself. So the father probably know that, yeah, your daughter, she's trying to come off, she's trying to present one thing to you, but son, this is not what this is the way you might not want to go. She may come to you on some I'm a angel, this, that, and the third. But son, if you really knew what this female was doing when she's in my house, young man, you might not want to go this way. And this is as of 2023. Dad is telling the boyfriend, you might not want to go down this road. I'm just talking about dating. I'm not even talking about marriage, son. I'm talking about just regular dating. You might not want to go down this road. You might not want to date my daughter. Damn, your daughter got to be bad if your daddy got to tell you, hey, listen, this might not be the way you want to go. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me play this one last part. I'm about to get up out of here. Here we go. This is how much marriage means to these Western women. Check this out.
What is your on record reason for the divorce? Was it?
I actually did a my on record reason. Y'all gonna say I'm super petty, but because he didn't bring me home a brownie.
Shout out the the whole face expert over on Instagram. You guys go check him out. The whole _underscore phase/expert. The whole phase expert. Shout out to you guys over there. A little tongue twister. But yeah, so her on record reason for getting divorced from her husband is he didn't bring me home a double fudge brownie. He didn't bring me home a double fudge brownie. I want a divorce. And you gentlemen, you think I'm just talking for the sake of talking? So this man could be productive. This man could have multi-businesses, this, that, and the third. He's building with this female right here. But one day, you didn't bring home a fudge brownie. This is what she said. This is not what I'm saying. I'm not making this up. I'm not putting words in her mouth. She said, on record, the reason for me divorced and wanting a divorce for my husband. Now, I don't know how many years she's been with this man, whatever. But the reason, come on, gentlemen. You know how petty that is? And some of you in the comments might say, oh man, he might have been, okay, yeah, he could have, I don't know. You're right. He could have been doing this. He could have been some type of abuse. He could have been, I don't know. So, I just got to go by what she's saying. She said the only reason why she wanted a divorce from her husband is he didn't bring home a double fudge brownie. Let's keep listening.
That was when
Look at this. Time out.
Let me finish. What?
Listen, no. Listen.
Come on, man.
She divorced the man
again
because she didn't get what she wanted.
What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit?
You get a divorce because he didn't bring home a double fudge brownie. That's as of 2023, gentlemen. And you think, and once again, I'm gonna ask if you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. And once again, the young lady, she's cute. She's probably middle aged, maybe high 30s, something, maybe in her 40s, something like that. She's cute. I'm pretty sure, she might have a little nice body on her. So she definitely getting them cheeks clapped. But you're divorcing a man because of a a fudge brownie? See, gentlemen, there's no accountability. There's no accountability. There's no nothing. Everything's just a free for all. Everything is just up in the air. Anything is everything. Everything's anything. I can divorce you because you didn't bring a double fudge brownie. Well, did you ask him for the double fudge brownie? I mean, gentlemen, think about it. A double fudge brownie. Okay, cool. Double fudge brownie is less than what? Some places $10. You're going to divorce this man for how many years because he didn't bring home a double fudge hot cake? See what I'm saying, John? You see the games being played? Okay, cool. So if he would have bought you the double fudge brownie that day, then the next day he goes and gets ice cream. So since he didn't bring me the triple yogurt, whatever, what I like, the peanut butter cup. He didn't bring the next day. Okay, so the one day he brought home the fudge brownie, but then the next day your husband goes and gets a double hot fudge sundae, a peanut butter cup hot fudge sundae. He didn't bring me home a peanut butter cup hot fudge sundae, so I want a divorce. See, gentlemen, there's no counting up the cost. Just like Corey Holcomb said, if you're a productive man, once again, why would you want to marry somebody like that? But with that type of thinking, she probably come from a matriarchal type situation where women in her family think just like this. A productive man, all the things that you built and all the things that you acquired with this woman, now all of a sudden, because I didn't bring home a double fudge brownie, now all of a sudden I want to get a divorce. Come on, gentlemen, don't kid yourself. And being a traditional wife is now a slave. So, gentlemen, I'm gonna say it again. As of today, 2023, you gentlemen need to wake the up and decide what you're gonna do as of today, because you gentlemen don't have 10 years you don't have that leisure time. You don't have another 10 years to wait. You definitely don't have another 20 years to wait, gentlemen. You need to make your decision as of today, gentlemen. Are you going to keep playing the game here in the United States? Or what you going to do? Because you got, past the passport boys. Okay, you passport boys. Oh, okay. You passport boys want a traditional this, that, and the third. And so all these millions of women, you can't find one. Dude, do I need to find one here? Let these men do what they got to do. Stop questioning why men are leaving to find wives elsewhere. See that? Once again, gentlemen, things are going from worse to worse in the United States. Things are not getting better. Things are getting worse. You looking for a traditional wife has now become a needle in a haystack operation. You looking for a traditional wife has become, it's like a curse word to these women. Being a traditional stay-at-home, not even stay-at-home. Hell, you could be stay-at-home, but a woman that's going to take care of her family, who's locked in with her husband, and you two out here rocking and making things happen, all of a sudden that's bad. That's a slave. She's a slave. But the STD rates, single motherhood rates are going up, obesity, all this stuff in the United States is going sky high. But all of a sudden, the traditional wife is the bad guy. See, gentlemen, this is. You tell me to make. I'm gonna say it again, man. I'm gonna ask this one last question, gentlemen. I presented some things to you. Maybe you gentlemen can take and do whatever you want to do. Gentlemen, it is what it is. I already told you, gentlemen, if you haven't traveled, you should not be getting on one knee to any of these Western females to begin with. I'm gonna say it again. If you have not traveled outside the United States, you should not be getting on one knee asking no Western woman to get married to you. You gentlemen need to travel. You need to get up. You definitely need to get out your city. You know, you gentlemen need to see some things, because what you see around you, this is not it. This is definitely not it. This is not your only options that you gentlemen have. You gentlemen have a lot of options, especially if you're productive. Talking about productive men out here, responsible, doing the things you need to do. You gentlemen have a lot of opportunity to do a lot of different things, to get some quality women, wives. If you want a wife or wives, some brothers going the polygyny route. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. Stay productive. Get your wives involved in whatever it is that you're doing to build you a nation. Rock out. But yeah, gentlemen, you got to make your mind up today what you're going to do, because things are not getting better. They're getting worse. You're going this way. You're going backwards. You're not going forwards. You're not going up. You're not ascending. You're not going higher and higher. No, you're going lower, lower, and lower, gentlemen, as of today, 2023. So I can't imagine in 2033 what this is going to look like. You gentlemen need to put your thinking caps on. Whatever it is that you're going to do, you gentlemen need to pick at the pace. Pick at the pace. Look at where you're trying to go and look at what the society out here is doing. You gentlemen, because once again, if you two are not seeing eye to eye, gentlemen, then hey, gentlemen, you're going to have to roll out too. And if you're going to stay here in the United States, hell, you might want to separate and connect with people that's on the same mindset as you, because this once again, this is not getting better. This is getting worse. You got women out here divorcing husbands because they didn't get a hot fudge brownie. You looking for a traditional woman is you're looking for a slave. That's as of today, gentlemen. This is what's being said today. I can't imagine what they're going to be saying in 10 years from now. So you gentlemen need to come up the cause. You gentlemen need to figure out what the you're doing and where the you're going today and make those moves. Because you gentlemen don't, I'm going to be honest, you don't have a 10-year, 20-year period to figure it out. I think you gentlemen need to make these decisions like right about now. Once again, things are not getting better, they're getting worse. Anyways, that's the end of my show. Can I get oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Give yourself a hand. Once again, appreciate everybody come by the website. Once again, you guys see it there. Come by, I got some new stuff I want to put out there for you. Got a whole bunch of new gear I want to put out, but you guys gotta show me some love on the old stuff, man. I'm gonna put out little by little, a couple things here and there. Come by, show me some love. You guys can see right there. Donate to the Cash App and to the PayPal, man. I appreciate everybody. Gentlemen, once again, for the last time, before I shut my mouth, is Western marriage a scam? Is Western marriage a scam? I play some sound bites, you gentlemen. It's all up to you. You gentlemen, have a good day. I pray you make the right decision as of today, because truthfully, gentlemen, you don't have that much time to get your stuff together. Peace.